Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Today is the Eden Day. Ready for the fun stuff to start with. Fun stuff being apparently this. So this isn't an XL floor, which means I can go in here, no problem. First floor, 2 bombs and 2 keys, I'll do it. Oh no, it's 2 soul hearts. Second floor is 2 bombs, 2 keys. I'll just take them now. Use this to get out unscathed. So it looks like I spawned with decent stats, and I have the Rainbow Baby, which shoots random other familiars tiers. Since I didn't have to decide to give up my first familiar slot, I feel a lot less bad, and this is a pretty good familiar for, you know, having. Oh, that's a tough, mean choice. Obviously, I'm going to take Deadeye because it's awesome, but if I were playing smart, I would probably take the flies. The Halo flies, that's what it's called. So Deadeye, as long as I consistently hit enemies, I gain damage, and it goes up to like twice my damage or something crazy like that. I don't know, it's really good. Every time I miss, there's a chance that it resets though. A lot of people think it's like 2 misses and it resets. I don't know if it always will reset after 2 misses, but it can reset after 1 miss. I do not, again, know if it can reset after 3, but 1 is all it takes. Though it can definitely be 2 if it wants to. I think it's just a chance every time you miss, though. Either way, it builds up pretty quickly, and it is rather strong. So it's an item I like, and it looks really cool if you get certain other tier effects. It's part of the reason I take it. Also, if you hit with a tier between the time, like say you have a tier that you missed with and it's flying towards the wall or a rock or something like that. If you hit an enemy before that hits the thing, and you miss the shot before it, that would like count as only having missed 1. Okay, that is unlucky. It's sticky. It's an unlucky nickel. Still have no bombs, so nothing to do with this tinted rock here. Never mind. Just gotta say something about it. Monstro. So I have 10 seconds of invincibility. I'm just going to use that and see if I can kill this boss here. The answer is no, however. That's not a big deal. You're in good shape. 1 damage up and 0.4 speed up. We are in a really good spot for a starting a run, basically. This is just a good start. We're ready to be doing good things immediately. So you notice fires will build up the Deadeye, but poops won't. It's weird, I guess, because they're the fires that can shoot at you that have to count as enemies or something. Also, I got the poop trinket, which is an increased chance, rather significantly, that I get drops from poops. Doesn't affect fires, though. As it is not a petrified fire, that doesn't make any sense. I can't afford that right now. I would love to, but it's just not the play. It is now. It's the play. Now it is the play. Alright, well, good thing I don't need to take that. I will fight the boss now. No reason not to, really. I guess. I have a lot of health, good damage. You know, my build is good. I just used that before seeing the boss, by the way. But honestly, that's the hardest part of the boss, so I guess it was a good time for it. See, I don't really want to be that close to this boss. I'm honestly staying a little closer than I should, but it worked out just fine. I don't want that health up in particular. 1 damage up, 0.2 speed up, and 1 soul heart. That particular health up is every minute on the clock, so at 5 minutes flat, 6 minutes flat, etc. There's a chance that I regain half of a red heart. As long as I have red hearts, that's not something I want to be doing. Pretty much, if I get stuck with red hearts for longer in the game than I want to, it's just screwing me out of being able to have Polaroid invincibility and such, which is really just not a worthwhile thing, especially when you have a lot of health like I currently do. So I consider it a bad item, and avoid this item kind of pickup. As Polaroid invincibility, War of Babylon, things like that are way more valuable than the 1 health that this is that you don't even need for Devil Rooms, essentially. Yeah, sure, I'll take this as a spare bomb here and there. And I do want to check that out. Blackheart, and I won't lose it for once. So that's really nice. And we're good to go. I'm not shooting everything. I'm shooting poops. Because I need to shoot poops because I have the trinket and be silly not to, but I'm not worrying about all the fires. They're not a big deal. I can check that. My health is full. So, or I have soul hearts to replace the missing health. So I am going to take a little time here. 3 flies, 3 spiders. These dudes are going to shoot any second now. And it gave me the key. Awesome. Alright, now this is the item I actually want in my life. Usable every room. It spawns 2 to 4 kamikaze flies. Since they're affected by the damage up from Deadeye, them doing twice my damage is really them doing up to 4 times my damage, basically. Collecting keys. I guess I'll check that. Could be a library. Could also just be the shop like I expected. And I'll just buy a soul heart and it'll be okay. And then I'll even buy this key because I got that scent. Totally worth it. Sadly, for things like quad rooms, I still only get to use it once since I don't have the battery to hold 2 charges. Judas's Shadow, very good item. It's a guaranteed respawn as Dark Judas if I die. Dark Judas as a character has 2 black hearts, a 2.0 damage multiplier, and then the rest are Judas's stats. You can get red hearts, which is like ridiculous, but there you have it. You can get red hearts as Dark Judas. So you're really just OP. Really good character. And depending on how things are going, if I have a floor with a ton of cash, basically, or not cash, a ton of hearts, I will just die on purpose, no problem. Problem is I have a ton of health right now that I don't want to just give up. I am going to take that, by the way, don't worry. But 2 black hearts is enough that I will totally die. Especially if these have more. Oh, I messed up though. So never mind, I'm not dying now. I only had 2 bombs. I couldn't really see my bomb count because of the mic arm. I was like, oh, I'll be fine. And I didn't look. We're good to go though. Halo is all stats up. But I didn't have enough to kill myself anyway. What I was going to do was use the fires that I then shot. I was even thinking like, okay, I'm just going to use the fires, get myself down to 1 heart, and then bomb myself, no problem. And then I shot the fires because I'm crazy, and then used the only 2 bombs that I didn't realize I had. Don't worry about it. If we're being real though, I don't have a reason to respawn, and optimally I probably wouldn't have bothered respawning there because I'm strong anyway and I don't need to. And that just puts my character at risk of dying. So if you're going to be a stickler for making the optimal play, I technically did by accident. So don't worry about it. That was quite the dodge. Lump of coal increases the size and damage of my tiers based on the distance they travel. As you can see, it looks pretty cool with Deadeye. At least when it's dim. When it's red, it just kind of looks the same. When it's full red, that is. Gonna re-roll that. Not a very useful item. Oh, I need to pick this up because it shows up in libraries. Not seeing stuff in libraries that I've already seen is good strats. Explosivo, not this time. I just took that recently and it's really not a very good item. Just because, like, it would be a good item if the tiers that hit and stuck to enemies still did damage, but they don't. And just because of that, it's kind of not worth it, in my opinion. Tiers up and shot speed up, that's good. I'm going to do this room and then I'm going to leave. We're on really good pace, actually, so boss rush shouldn't be a problem. Unless I have really long floors after this, in which case, well, I guess that's why I'm going now. I've done everything that matters this floor. I didn't see if there was a curse room, but I'd lose a black heart for going there. So, that's not where I asked to go. I'm gonna have to do a little better than that. Yeah, okay. 2 duplicate pills means I'll give it a shot. Ah, see, that's what I like to see. Emperor's boss room teleport. What was the other card I was carrying around? Wheel of Fortune, I think. Good in the chest. Yeah, I'll just keep that, actually. Emperor is more useful because it lets me skip a floor, or however much of a floor I want, by going straight to the boss. But Wheel of Fortune's an extra item, and I like extra items. This is a Blackheart room. Since it's a key for a key and something else, chance for a drop from the block as well, the key block. Those are worthwhile key uses. Alright, Dingle, it's fine. Weird champion Dingle. Oops. Thought I was to the left of right of that. Not the left, I'm not that, like, ridiculously blind or something. I'll absolutely take sack head. Turns many drops into sacks and drops a sack or 2 on pickup. What the heck? Sacks contain pretty much whatever they want, but a lot of batteries. And the item is straight up broken on its own. Really, it just is. So I'll have a lot of resources. It can contain coins, bombs, keys, hearts, whatever. Cards, pills. But a lot of batteries, as I said. And that is what matters most. Even though I don't really need batteries right now, this string of small rooms have not yet been to the item room, so I'm gonna need to go back. But I can fight this boss first. Okay, yeah, that one was 2 misses in a row, and I did not hit a shot between them or anything of the sort. Little Gish shoots slowing tears, pretty good. I will take flight, and if I get something that modifies my speed, it'll also be 0.3 speed up. Good dude. So I'm going to find the item room, and then I'm going to leave, pretty much. Oh, no, this is a nice room. Seen this a time or two recently. Beggar is the same deal as a Wheel of Fortune, except it's more useful. But there we go. Suicide King is the man. Now I have a way to acquire Dark Judas if I need. Since I have the respawn. So all I need now is a reason to respawn, basically. Double my bombs there. So I just need enough drops, pretty much, of health. Okay, that'll do. Only problem is there's not a cursor in this floor. So, Suicide King, nice. Gives you items. Can give you up to 3 items, and it uses the pool of the room you die in. But I haven't seen it give items in a while, so maybe it just like doesn't anymore. It was really good when it did. This is more useful. Every time I pick up a coin, 50% chance for an accompanying key drop. I used... Oh, that was a different run. I haven't used any of these. Oops. No, I want to keep this. So the Black Lotus is 1 red heart, soul heart, and black heart. In that order. Oh, that's what I... Okay, that's right. So now I have twice as... Well, up to twice as damaging of tears. I don't know quite how damaging they actually are. I teleported. I'm not going to bother with a white pill. I think I like had duplicates of that. But pills are not that appealing anyway. So even though I have a duplicate, it doesn't make me actually want to use it. I just will if they're right next to each other. Cool though, I am murdering stuff quite quickly. So sometimes sacks will replace the drop from the flat penny because sack head is a really silly item. That won't... Okay, well. Thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, these fully red tears are quite something, aren't they? Alright. The trick is, that's the secret room. Don't worry about it. Oh, look at that. That's almost something I want over my Wheel of Fortune, except I actually do because it's better. It is a D6 and D20 effect one time, which means that in the chest I can use it to get 4 extra items, up to 4 extra items, instead of just up to 1 extra item. Three is a D20 effect for the floor, except that doesn't really appeal to me at all.
2 of diamonds.
Like, I don't really have much of a reason to use that until I go to the shop. And then I'm kind of interested. If I use it, the shop can have its pickups re-rolled into items, or just other pickups, but into items in the shop. Previously, before it was patched, they would have had the same prices as they could have had as pickups. So I can get like 3-cent items, which was really awesome. That removes the floor curse and gives a soul heart. But, you know, doesn't matter that much. Okay. Sure. Short distance, mid distance, kind of a mid distance attack fly. Does 5 damage per hit, hits pretty frequently. It's alright. I would like to be able to make boss rush. There we go. Gives me both secret room locations, but not how to get to them. Alright, I'm in a hurry here, so I'm going to go to the 3 dice room. Activate it. Run back very quickly. It's a good thing I'm really fast right now. Check the shop. Don't want anything. Check the top secret room. Don't want anything. Boss room is right here. As expected because of the top secret room location. That's why I like having the blue map, since it pretty much tells you exactly where the boss room is on any given floor. And I want the Polaroid. And I want to see if there is an item that I particularly want in here. Pyromaniac's good, but let's be real, I want the rune bag. Drops a rune for me when it feels like it. Any old rune, so it's really good. And hopefully I don't want to replace my dice shard too soon. I also would have wanted Pyromaniac though. Immunity to explosions and actual healing from explosions would be really nice to have. But rune bag, man. Rune bag. So problem right now, I do not have a ton of spare health. Oh, I never talked about Tough Love. 1 over 10 minus luck chance to fire a tooth. Teeth do 3.2 times your damage. So it is rather darn good. This is good though. Like once I have the full bonus from Deadeye, I am in really extremely good shape as far as killing things quickly. I'm gonna focus on these guys first, which went fine. Okay, if you want to not, thanks. So I'm gonna check those runes after I finish boss rush. I think I would rather play it a little safe right now given my health. Which isn't bad by any means, just it's not good either. And I don't have a build that's like, ah, no problem, definitely, don't worry. Got Pin here, or the Frail. No problem. Luckily this isn't Champion Boss Rush, which wouldn't be like bad, but it could be bad. Oops. Just need you to die. Ideally, these are all Degas. But actually, none of them are. Well, that wasn't worth it at all. And I forgot it would D20. So it's fine because I'll get another rune that's better as well. But, you know, that was just silly misremembering. Or not fully remembering, which is a type of misremembering. Anyway, XL floor means there are 2 bosses, 1.8 times as many rooms, but only 1 of any other special room. So my devil room is probably guaranteed this floor. I don't remember at this point, but excuse me. I am not able to get 2. Oh, near the whole room. Didn't realize that was it. Trapdoor. Okay, that would just take me to Sheol, no problem. And there it is. Told you it wouldn't be long. Technically I should have the strength card right now, but I'm not too worried about wanting to take 2 things from the double room. I guess. So no worries. Didn't have anything in it. I guess I'll try to fight Hush. This could be the death of the run, though. Still, I guess I'll try. I can't be confident that I'll get another one, so I won't be. Head of the Keeper turns my tears into coins and gives me a chance when those tears hit enemies to get a penny drop. It's always a penny, it's never lucky. Thanks for the world card. Needed that one. Sadly, Dry Baby isn't all that useful, but I can try to make him useful for this fight. That's speed and shot speed up. Probably my second syringe, I guess. 3 more cents, and when I get hit, I drop money that I didn't already have, so I'm just getting a ton of money out of things. All bomb drops are now 1+1 freestyle. And that was unfortunate. Alright, let's fight. Do I have range for this? Not quite. Okay, so I have a problem in that I successfully had the Dry Baby set up already, and then I moved. Prevented it from staying ahead of the tiers between me and the tiers. This is why it's not all that useful, because it's my 4th familiar, but I'm going to try and just stand behind him. He has a chance to activate a Necronomicon effect whenever he gets hit with a tier. Does 40 damage to all the enemies in the room, which again, not that much. Oh yeah, sometimes those will be sacks though, I forgot. Sadly, those are all spawning where the trapdoors and such are going to be. So not as useful as they could be. But maybe we'll get a decent number of them. Oh, that looked like it should have hit the Dry Baby, but hey, you know, what are you going to do? Sadly, these things are mostly invincible for a brief period after spawning. So even though that... Oh, God dang it. That activation of Dry Baby should have killed them, they were still invincible and it couldn't have. I think I'm dead. But I'm going to try not to be dead. You never do know with these things, though. Alright, calm down. I have a lot of things to pick up right about now. This is actually horrible. Yeah. Don't know that that was actually possible to deal with without getting hit. At least not reasonably possible. Possible, probably. Reasonable, no. So right now I'm feeling rather bad about my life and my prospects in it. Don't even try yet. Alright, this is good. Yeah, it's still good. That's fine. That's not fine. Wasn't really any avoiding that one. Wow, those were faster than I planned on them being. Alright, well now I have a problem. Oh, that hit me too. Oh man, I almost reacted by getting myself hit there. Well then. I'm feeling quite bad. Luck up, more teeth, that's good. The dream here is soul hearts from any of these. That doesn't help me even a slight bit, as one red heart is exactly the same as half a red heart at this point in the game. Per throw is a D6, which does help me a little bit. Though not much. Okay, so I didn't skip any items there. I didn't skip an item. Never mind. Per throw doesn't help me at all. It would turn out. Alright, well, let's try not to die. Z 2012. Alright, this way is as good a way as I'm getting, I guess. I have top-notch damage on the plus side. Gotta help me out a little more than this video game. Blank rune. Full map. And blank rune also has a chance to drop another blank rune on use. I needed the remove floor curse, give soul heart. That's what I was looking for. This can have a soul heart in it. It doesn't though. This might. Excellent. Two of hearts is bad, as I do not want full red hearts. Alright, so we've got a chance right now. We are living in here. I'm going to check the top secret room. Top secret rooms have some pretty good stuff sometimes when you're lucky. Today I've decided to be lucky. No thank you on the strength card, nice as the multiplier would be. I can't really afford to have my health back. Gonna look for the soul heart drops from this thing. I have a lot of money, so doesn't hurt to try. Not quite. There you go. Suddenly it didn't want to give me any fortunes, and I am totally down with that. This is going pretty well. Alright. Nope, not keeping that. So we're actually kind of in business here. Ooh, wow, excellent kill. That was super fast, and I got a soul heart out of it. Per throw, no items for me to reroll. So I managed to successfully get behind the dry baby. So my concerns were wiped away. Whoopsie. I played the risky game and then forgot I was playing the risky game and didn't even move. And that was dumb. Yep. So now I duplicate these. Let me see what we get. 1.5 damage multiplier, also 0.5 damage up. So now my tiers are even huger. Significant fire rate up, but a range down by a lot. Long distance attack fly, 2 damage per hit. Frequent hits, pretty not good. Double shot, excellent. And I guess the ability to crush rocks by walking on them is fine. Not very useful or anything. The rest of the items I do not have any interest in taking. So, you know, good As you can see, my damage output is now absolutely stupid. And there is no longer much to worry about, hopefully. Okay. So we're looking for the top secret room since it should be next to the boss. We're betting man. Oh, thank you. And then it was light out. Or in, I suppose. Good life. Yeah, I have really stupid good kill times right now. Wheel of Fortune's another item. Which technically I should make sure to use in the spawn room. Which is why I'm waiting to use it until I see if I get a D6 or anything, a per throw, etc. If I don't, then I'm just going to use it. And not go back. Boss should be up here shortly. I am quite the buff man right now. What do you got? Half expected, infinitely duping sacks of greatness. There's a chance, but there's also a chance that this duplicates it. See? Now I get two really great items that, you know, make the difference in this run. Then I kill Blue Baby within seconds. And everything's great. Perfect. So, that was an awesome run. That was lots of fun. I liked it a lot. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.